Shout out to Amigos.
This is the last episode.
Oh no! Here, intro the. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. The music's so loud. Wait, we gotta wait for the music because there's a fade-in situation. I don't know if you've ever listened to it.
Listen.
Look here, listen, look. Hey.
I feel so bad that everyone's making fun of that now.
Here, intro the podcast while I go get water because my throat hurts. I'm not gonna stop the podcast.
Why are you not going to stop the
That's
podcast?
right, I'm doing this.
Okay. Goodbye. He really did leave, by the way, to let everyone know. He kind of just walked out, tapping his little fucking fat toes. So if anyone here is into One Piece rules right now. I'm really excited that we're going to go back to Wano.
Fuck anime.
It's not anime, it's a manga that became an anime later.
Fuck Chinese cartoons.
It's Korean.
Steve Harvey.
It's North Korean, actually. I like my Chinese cartoons. I've been watching some Chinese cartoons. The meme version, not actual Chinese cartoons.
Hey guys, I'm
They're
back.
okay.
I need a Wawa.
That's a fucking corner store chain out in the East Coast.
It is.
And apparently they're really good sandwiches for shitty money. For shit amounts of money. I don't know why I said shitty money. American money's all good money here.
Capitalism. Capitalism. It's the best Russian accent.
I wish-
Your gain is too high, and I didn't realize it until come back for my cum. Hey guys, this is the last episode. Podcast. My name is.
Why are you swiveling all around like you get ants in your pants?
Man, that was a hard run.
What are you? Who the fuck is the guy that radio hosts the long hair?
You got to be better. You're talking about Steve Harvey.
Not Steve Harvey.
No, I know.
He's fucking bald. Fucking peanut looking ass.
Adele Dazeem.
No.
Do you remember that? That wasn't Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's fucked up with the Miss America thing?
Miss America, yeah.
Yeah.
He fucked with the name.
It was who
And he made a funny face when he
who's
fucked
the one
up.
that did the Adele Dazeem?
I don't know.
That was
I'm trying to think about that fucking radio host who has a long hair
Are we talking about the
on XM radio.
the Jewman?
Is he Jewish?
Are we
Say his name so I know what you're talking about.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's-
Howard Stern.
I love Howard Stern.
No, because you reminded me of moving around in the chair. It was what Howard Stern used to do a lot back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Hey, so how's life? Because you always had to fucking move in that dumbass chair. I hate when radio people do that.
Yeah.
When they record, you know, like how, because radio is dead, because it deserves to be.
Yep.
When they post like, hey, here's a clip of like this hip hop man on this radio show that nobody listens to because radio's dead.
Yeah. And has been for like 15 years.
But they post like the video versions of the interviews or whatever. And there's always these fucking 5 dunderheads and the actual host around the table. I was fucking moving around in their goddamn chairs. I can't stand it.
You don't have to talk. You don't have to call out the Breakfast Club that hard.
I don't watch the Breakfast Club anymore because they're fucking dunderheads.
Yeah, because fucking Charlemagne. It's really just Charlemagne and
Charlemagne, get it?
I will say this.
Respect the name. Charlemagne, THA God.
Yes, Charlemagne THA God. I will say this: consistency of being somewhat of a dirtbag. I have to respect him on that level at least. He hasn't changed at all.
On that level,
he has been the same.
On
man.
that level, I guess I would say also same to Joe Budden, but I fucking hate Joe Budden.
Joe, yeah.
But I respect because he's not lying. He is honest on who he is.
Shout out to Staple Gun.
Oh, right.
The
Yeah.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Muchtank really made a really dated video today that I didn't even bother watching.
I haven't watched Mustang videos in like a year.
They're dated now.
Yeah,
They're too late. They're too late.
Yeah. It was a good time. That was a good year
When he
of
first
just
had his run. Or she.
quality.
I don't know. Or team.
or yeah.
Nothing. He'll never top the Cardi B video. So
Ding Dong.
the
was
one where
Nicki
it's all the
Minaj.
real sound effects.
Oh,
Cardi walking on
God.
stage. Nothing
Yeah.
will ever top that
With
video.
the 808 claps.
Yeah.
808
Which is what destroyed
Dude,
me.
single 808 clap.
Yeah, they're
during
not. They're not looped. They're like individually pressed claps.
God,
It's so good
so funny with like
because you hear
completely dry, like no
Yeah.
effects on it at all.
you hear the eighth of just nothing
Yeah.
while the claps are about to hit again. So
yeah.
good.
It's just you hear the full crowd and then 808 clap and then silence
And,
then,
dead
then,
air,
Yeah, and then Cardi B's mouth sounds.
which she just does on her own. Those aren't edited.
Oh no, those are
hers.
real. Those are 100% real. Yeah.
Also, happy. I'm very happy. You follow music in the industry, right?
Yes,
You know who Nardwar is, right?
I do.
Did you hear he finally got his own day in his home city?
Oh, really?
I'm happy for him.
That's cool.
That guy is a legend.
That guy's a legit legend.
I would only ever want to be in the music industry to be interviewed by him.
Yeah.
That's all I want in life. Fuck
Yeah.
anything being famous. I just want to be famous enough so that he interviews me.
You really only matter if you're. Has Zavi Diggs been on Nardwar?
No, but that's because he doesn't do music that much anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
He
he
does music,
wait,
like-
clippings come. The new clippings coming
They
out this
are,
year.
but he's also busy like doing other things.
Being successful, trying to
Everyone in that group is doing.
Ever since Hamilton, I think, which is that man deserves.
Well, he's done with it now, but he was like,
no, but I'm saying ever since then I feel like is when he started.
He's like acting in other movies and small time. He's like trying to do more stuff out there.
It's good for him because David Diggs is fucking
and I know
gem.
I believe Clipping has other two. I forget their names, but I watched interviews with them. It's only two of the producers, I believe. Yep. They're also doing other stuff in other projects.
Well, that's what Clipping was never.
Clipping is like a collaborative thing. They're all just busy doing cool shit.
Yeah.
A lot of hip hop's coming out this next 2 months that I care about. Mm-hmm. Well, some of it already did.
It was kicked off with Post Malone's hip hop.
No, it started off early with Chance's New Day album.
Oh fuck, man! I haven't even listened to it yet.
You like it more than I would. I know that, but not by much.
Yeah, probably not by much. I know. I already know. And like I watched the Anthony Fantano review. That not just that one, but that one also. And I know he has his own. You can criticize that man all you want, which is fair on most.
A lot of other sites
times.
were way too nice on that album.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
way too nice.
Have you seen his video on that album?
Yeah, because I listened to it after I listened to the album. I was like, this thing is fucking terrible.
Yeah. He's 100%. I have a feeling he's 100% right on that album. Like that is one that everyone agrees. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
I think he gave it like a strong 0.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, something that it's.
But it's pretty. I couldn't finish that album like the first time.
An actual shame.
It's I hate blurred albums.
That being said, I also didn't like Tool's album when this is a weird comparison, but Tool came out with a new album this year, Fear Inoculum. I started listening to it and I really was super bored like halfway through.
Yeah, that's where I
and then I went back and re-listened to it and I don't know what it was. The second listen completely changed. Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
My favorite album of all time was that for me, except there was more hatred on the first listen.
Yeah.
It was complete hatred and apathy to it.
Hey, I didn't like Metallica the first time I heard it.
I don't believe that.
Oh, 100% true.
I can't believe that.
100% true.
I really can't believe it. I know you're not lying, but I can't believe it either.
Yeah, 100% true. I heard one and you know what it was? It was Uncharted 3. And
one was on Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Guitar Hero 3. And I remember hearing the preview and me and my cousin would fucking make fun of it. He was like, now the world is...
That is a pretty bad place to preview the song,
It was a really bad preview and we were just like, this is shit. And then even when I played the song, like, it's so fucking slow.
It's long.
And the cool part's only at the end. It's like 10 minutes long. And it's like, I don't want this.
I do like how even when people grow up with music, we still reference the cool part and everyone knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like, it's so funny to think about.
It's like an immature thing to say, like, I just want to hear only the cool part in the song that's actually a super normal thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I love how even scholars go, the cool part. Because fuck saying like the climax. Like, no, the cool part that everyone remembers.
Oh, yeah. Especially like me, like the biggest Metallica fan.
Like an example that everyone I know talks about, Tom Sawyer.
No, 100%.
Has like a cool part that everyone thinks about. The other parts are all right, but everyone's like, no, the Tom Sawyer parts that everyone likes. The My Name is Tom Sawyer part, everyone goes crazy batshit for.
Yeah.
And the song is like, it's okay.
Yeah, Tom Sawyer is like one of the... I was about to say something really dumb.
That's one of the weaker songs I've ever written.
Yeah,
That's a little bold.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
I will say,
I don't love it. But
Tom Sawyer is nowhere near on like not even my top like 20 Rush songs. Like it's
that Rush early Rush stuff. It grew on me.
Yeah, Rush is. I will say like Rush has Rush has so much fucking music.
That's why.
And like they're all like every like 5 years is a completely different sound. It's really cool. They're such a cool band. Yeah, shout out to Rush, man. Underrated.
Yeah, no one's ever heard of Rush before. That fucking obscure ass band.
Speaking of Metallica, by the way, did you hear what's going on with James Hetfield?
Yeah,
I'm very sad.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to talk about it. I don't know why you're talking about it.
Yeah, I'm hoping he gets better. Same thing with fucking Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson's in rehab.
Is he?
Yeah,
I didn't read that because I don't read websites that aren't music or pop culture.
Yeah, I know.
Well, on my own free time.
Jordan Peterson. This is for no one but me and you, I guess, just because you haven't heard.
Not
about
even
this.
for me.
Not even for you.
I'm not happy about it.
This is the thing I'm telling you. Jordan Peterson's wife has been struggling with like a terminal cancer, like kidney cancer, for like the last like year, and they're freaking out about that, obviously, and they were able to like remove the kidney and get that shit out, but there was complication with the surgery and so as soon as his wife got diagnosed, Jordan Peterson went, because Jordan Peterson suffers from like anxiety and depression all his life. He went on meds like right away because he's just like, I know this is going to fucking kill me. So he was taking anxiety meds and antidepressives.
Aren't those really dangerous?
So that's the thing, is now that his wife got better and is all good, he decided to go off the meds. Like his doctor recommended, okay, cool, now you're good. Let's go off the meds. So you're going to be good. And he went off the meds cold turkey like his doctor recommended. But
that's still
fucking died. Like literally his like the worst withdrawals he's ever felt in his life. So he literally had to check himself to rehab not because it's like, hey, I'm addicted to these. It was more just like, no, I fucking need, like, this hurts.
Someone needs to watch me kind of deal.
Yeah, it wasn't because when people say like when you get addicted, this is the things about like these kind of meds. Like when you're addicted, like it's not just you're abusing them. Even if you're taking them correctly, you can still get addicted.
Yes.
You most likely will get addicted. So be careful when you're taking fucking antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds. Like really wean off. Even if your doctor says just stop
Or
cold turkey.
even
Never stop antidepressives or anti-anxiety meds cold turkey. Never do that. Even if your doctor says to do it, fucking don't do it. Wean off of them.
Also painkillers.
Also painkillers. Also painkillers.
If you live in the U.S., you know about Well, some of you might know about painkiller. The issues we have with opioids here.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Anyways, so some lighter things that aren't about that rehab and shit. I am starting a Twitch thing. I found out that the Twitch name straight up just twitch.tv/Fieldstone isn't taken somehow. And so I took that. And so I have that. So you can follow me at
I think there's a thing where
twitch.tv/Fieldstone.
I don't know if it happened a couple years ago where they're like, if a name is not used enough, we won't delete the person who has that name, but we'll make it like, I don't know if it's changed, but I remember something happening where it's like, all right, if someone has an account and it has this name and they haven't used it, a user can sign up with that name and they have it. And when that old person signs back in, it's to change their name. I think they've done that, but I don't know if they changed that again. So that might be what happened.
That would suck.
Because there's lots of dead names. Because people make like
a
dumb name for donation and then just like never use it.
Or just steal names.
Or steal names or just like sit on them.
Yeah.
But remember, Twitch is old enough where like dead names are all over the place.
Yeah. So, but no, I was able to get it because originally I was going to do like Fieldstone Gaming or I was going to do Fieldstone Studio didn't sound right, so I didn't want to do that. But just straight up,
that would be right if you were working in a studio.
Yeah,
which people do stream.
So I wanted to keep the Fieldstone name just because it's like I'm trying to move away from the Austin McGee name to go for branding reasons because first of all, Austin McGee is such a fucking dumb name. And there are dumber names that make way more money than you'll ever make. Oh, 100%. Names don't always matter. You're right, but this is for other reasons too. Like just to make the name mean something outside of just a studio thing, I think would be cool. So yeah, Fieldstone Studio. I've been testing stuff first just to make sure everything's working, but it seems to be working actually surprisingly well. Like I had some issues, like maybe for the first like 30 minutes of just like weird audio phasing issues that that's going to be every stream all the time forever. It's always audio problems over video. Yeah, totally. I've watched many a stream and streamer. It's almost always, the audio didn't work. But even that, like I got fixed and I've tried a couple of tests and it seems to be working. Like I am shocked on how easy it is to stream. like in terms of like the tech, like I mean, I have a pretty good PC. Remember, you have the equipment. Yeah, that's the thing. 100%. You were always ready for it. I was always ready for it. I have none of the equipment. That's why I've never tried it. Yeah, if you did, I've wanted to for half a decade now. If you were to, if someone were to drop all the equipment in your lap right now, would you start? But I have to figure out what I do. Yeah, I'm not an entertainer by nature. That's kind of what a stream is for most people. It's either really good background noise or entertainment. I don't do either. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to say that. Like I'm good at it. I'm not gonna say that. I just want to try it and see if I like it. Like it's really I would just go look at these weird games that I'm playing that nobody talks about or that are old now. Well, that's how you get the audience on streaming. But people that I watch already do that. Yeah. And I don't. Yeah, you're more of a viewer than a Also, I don't care about fame. Oh, no, that's not. I just want to show people shit. I don't want to I want to show people shit. That's not where I'm at either. I just wanted to try it and see if it's fun. Like it might be fun. I have a friend. I have a new friend. Her name, Stop bragging, okay? Goddamn. Guys, I don't know about you guys. Humble brag. I got a friend, Bayla. She's an environmentalist streamer. So go to twitch.tv. Like my favorite character, Julia from Tekken 7. Okay. Do you know about that? No. Tekken. Do you know the character Julia? I don't. From Tekken at all? Do you remember the girl that had like brown hair, she had glasses, and she wore like a Native American headdress? Yep. That was like such a weird. Yeah. Yes. Because she is about nature and all that. She's and they redid her design for 7 and made it a little bit more. I love Julia. I love that they brought her back in her fighting style. That fucking elbow is cheap. She is now a social streamer and that she makes some money for the Earth. So but like that character exists in the fighting game. I'm like, I thought you knew who that was. That's but funny. Because that character, that idea for character rules. I doubt Bayla knows that. I should tell her. But you should show her. Yeah. But no, I've been helping because she's going to be starting a podcast. So I'm helping produce that. And so we've just been talking about stuff. And it's like, hey, I've been watching her streams and like getting really inspired by the little community she's making. And it's like, oh, this is cool. I kind of want to try this and see if maybe I can get like 3 people to watch this consistently. I bet Twitch, broadcast yourself. Yeah. Or is that Facebook? I don't know. Which one of these fucking social sites? Twitch, sell your soul and throw your cat and not get banned. Yep. Still not banned, by the way. Not banned. People care about that. Poison your cat directly on stream. Is that what that I saw no poison procs. I just saw impact damage. She spit alcohol into the cat's mouth. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. By spit, I mean like drank a sip of vodka and then like let the cat like nib about like a little bit. Like it wasn't like a crazy amount or anything, but
it's vodka.
Yeah, it's don't fucking let your
don't
animals have any amounts of alcohol.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fuck.
it's pretty bad.
This is a Disney cartoon where the elephant gets drunk in a barrel.
Are we talking about?
Oh, yeah. Remember? Yeah, it was the barrel.
Okay.
Remember, fucking Dumbo, where he falls in the barrel of, I think it's ale because it's like old people times, and I guess they drink ale back then, or I don't fucking know.
Ale's still a thing.
No, but like when you think of like old alcohol, they always say ale, not beer, or they say grog or ale.
Yeah.
You think like wooden barrels, it's always like ale in like cartoons or whatever.
Yeah.
And he falls in the barrel of ale and he sees a bunch of dancing elephants, and that is, I'm like, that's not what it's like to be drunk.
No, not at all.
That's not what happens.
No.
Unless there was cocaine in that ale or something.
But yeah, I'll let you guys know maybe next week if I have some sort of. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a schedule yet. I want to try it and see if I can get it to work and see if it can all look good.
If you can not be tired.
Yeah, if I
streaming is very tiring.
Yeah, if I can do like 2 streams a week on my own schedule for like 3 hours a day, and not get tired, then I'll see if I can do a schedule. If I can't even do that, there's no fucking way I can do a schedule. Especially with that's another thing, that my schedule's so all over the place. It'll be really hard to find days that I know.
That's why people
free.
just say, "Hey, fucking follow me on a Twitter thing," and I'll just or a Discord, and I'll just let you know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that I follow that are successful, like I can't have a set schedule.
I definitely will never make a Discord. No matter how popular I get, I most likely will never make a Discord. Just
because do it just for alerts. I know people do that.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't see myself do like. There's so many. Everyone has a fucking Discord. Like, don't.
You underestimate how many rooms people are in for Discord.
Also, everyone's on Twitch, so like I don't know what the fuck.
But Twitch alerts, the thing is,
everyone has a fucking podcast.
Well,
so
Twitch
I don't know what
alerts
I'm complaining
don't
about.
work either.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't.
Yeah,
I know because I use Twitch. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I also want to talk about Call of Duty Mobile is out. It's out today, as of recording this, October 1st. It is it's a good game. I know some people, if you like Call of Duty and you have a phone, and you all have phones.
You all have phones.
Play
it on your Nokia N-Gage.
I know. I'm sure you're gonna see it on either the App Store or the Play Store and think.
I already got an alert that it's out on my automatic recommended notifications.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get
Call of Doodle.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get that alert, and you're probably gonna think, "Oh, it's activated. It's probably gonna be more gotcha shit." It's not as bad as you think.
Activision doesn't do gotcha shit, not yet. I know that's wrong. That's lies. They have to. I just don't know about it.
Wait, Activision doesn't do Activision.
EA does with their FIFA. And
Activision does a lot of gotcha shit. It's not on mobile shit, I guess.
Besides,
probably because Activision's not
gotcha is different than loot boxes, dude. I've played games that are both. They are very different.
Yeah. This game,
they are both.
I will say
they're both manipulative, but they are different.
I will say this game isn't even that bad with loot boxes, which is surprising. Like this game is good. Like I have really no qualms with this game. Like I will be playing this game. It's fucking fun. I'm sure eventually they'll ruin it, like everything Activision ever touches. But you never know. Let's see how long it lasts.
I love video games. They're my favorite.
Yeah, it's the best. All right, let's talk about another thing. I'm gonna give a Walking Dead update because I want to do that every week. It's let you guys know.
Did you meet the cool girl yet?
With
the dreads.
Yes, he is.
She shows up then. Okay,
he's whatever.
I stopped watching the show after season 1, season 2, episode whatever the fucking well one is, and I just kept reading the comics.
Yeah,
and then I stopped.
I will say the well was fucking retarded.
I dropped the show. But I said, you saw that last scene of the season and you didn't give up, so you don't give a fuck. Well, you didn't care about his infinite shotgun, so you gave up.
Yeah, well,
you don't care enough, so you didn't keep going.
I will say it bugs me.
That scene is hilariously bad.
It bugs me. Like, there's so many scenes that bug me.
He never reloads that fucking shot. He takes like 50 shots on that shotgun and never reloads it. It's the funniest shit.
I will say I'm season 3, episode like 10 or 11.
So where do they go?
I am
the
Woodbury town. There's a town.
Okay, I know where they're at.
Yeah.
Because
with the governor.
It diverges more. Yeah, the governor shows up and everyone likes the governor in the show. He's a good actor.
He's a really good actor.
But the show diverges from the comics more and more as time goes on. That's why I'm like asking you where it is.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say where it goes. Like that's a spoiler. Like, hey, new location. I don't even want to spoil the location. One of them is really cool.
I will say I'm invested in these characters. I'm legitimately invested in these characters. I actually care about like every character. Like every time someone dies. Yeah. Every time someone dies, I'm legitimately like, oh, because I like the characters actually react. I would like first of all, the acting is really good. Like
the actors that they initially cast for the initial cast, it's a weird thing to say, are pretty great.
Yeah.
With directors changing hands, they're not liking the new directors.
Even Carl isn't that bad. Like I'm seeing there's a change that happens with Carl for reasons. Let me not spoil The Walking Dead for people this 10-year-old
who want to go back now after like a decade.
Hey, I am so fucking. If I am someone, other people are, because I should have watched this show. Like I should have. It's one of those shows that came out around the same time.
It was
I
on
just
the
watching
zombie
everything.
zeitgeist of pop culture that I fucking hated zombies because there was too much of it.
Yeah.
And still kind of is. Not as much anymore. Now,
but
it's
even
vampires
Carl like has there's a change that happens in his life, and he has his.
Fuck Carl.
Yeah, I'm not.
Fuck that character.
I'm saying the actor. I'm saying like the acting.
Oh no,
like,
the actor is good, but fuck that character.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But whatever. Like I'm liking the show a lot. I'm surprised on how much I like it. Like
Does the zombie makeup get better in season 3? Because it was really bad in season 2.
The zombie makeup gets better. The effects,
it was pretty bad.
The
in
effects
season
are better, and it looks like the characters are finally starting to understand that recoil is a thing. Not as much as they should. Like there are still moments where they'll shoot shotguns and not move, but for the most part, they'll actually move their arms a little bit. I can see, and if it continues on this trajectory, hey man, by season 6, they should almost.
Maybe doing Spetsnaz tactical rolls,
yeah,
fucking weaving through their legs like they're fucking like they're Bayonetta, sliding on their knees.
I was about to say a straight up John Wick,
with
but that's even better.
Desert Eagles on their fucking ankles.
Yes, that's what I want.
So the show has to go because fuck.
What's the character? Because there's the part in the show that everyone talks about because there's like I don't know.
The guy who's in Tekken 7.
No.
Because that's the character they think you're talking about.
I don't
the one
know.
with the bat.
Yes.
That's way later, dude.
Okay.
That character rules.
What's his name?
I
keep thinking I should just Google. I'm afraid.
Maybe I shouldn't tell you so that when the name goes off, you're like, oh, he's gonna show up now. I don't even want to.
I'll
refrain.
Okay. I know
that character is cool.
I know what he looks like.
That character is cool and was the #1 most boring Halloween costume of its year when it came out in the show. But that character's cool. The actor does a pretty good job, and that scene is really great. But I don't know where that goes in the show because I didn't watch the show when they got there.
Yeah.
To that
I like Daryl a lot.
Daryl's okay.
Daryl's pretty cool.
That was okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Cool. I love their accents so much. They're so over the top. I don't know how real they are, but when they scream, it makes me smile.
It's pretty fun. Okay.
Because not Carl, Coral. Like they're saying Coral.
All right,
the thing under the sea.
We will talk about Spider-Man stuff, but I've been talking too much for the last 20 minutes. So you talk about Last of Us.
If you didn't play Last of Us 1, I guess sorry now because that trailer got like 7 million views or some crazy shit.
Really? It
on
just
YouTube.
came out like 4 hours ago.
Like a couple days ago, but like people really liked Last of Us.
I'm thinking of something.
More than I thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, Joel's back, but
yes,
I guess we're doing what I suspected we're doing, where Joel follows you and you're the leader, which is neat. Not a lot of like what the plot. It's a revenge story this time, I guess is what we're going with.
Yeah.
Because sure, we have to trust that the motivations are cool because they just allude to it in the trailer because trailer's pretty short. It's like barely 2 minutes long. The game looks like magic, but that's kind of Naughty Dog's thing.
Yeah.
If you looked at Uncharted 4, you'd be shocked that game runs on a console.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen footage of Uncharted 4 at all at this end?
Yes, but not enough to like bring it up.
Like for some of the sequences, like it's insane that thing runs so smooth and looks so good on a console.
Yeah, that's how I was surprised. That's how
like Last of Us looks pretty great, but you can tell like it's a little dated because it was a PS2 game at first.
That for both Spider-Man and God of War.
Yeah, well, that's because those games took a long. Those companies, it's like Insomniac and Sony Santa Monica, and they have the tech wizards behind them. They really do.
Yeah, this is like I keep saying. I feel like a goddamn dumbass for skipping the fucking PS4. Not a dumbass, but it sucks that
you missed some stuff.
I'm really liking these experiences. Like I'm really liking these games. They're real.
When
cool.
Sony has good stuff, they have good stuff.
Yeah,
I wish.
And I'm trying to just play the good stuff. Like
I wish the company wasn't making a bunch of shitheads with their businesses and crossplay and all the other rich that they've been doing.
They're getting there slowly, but they're getting there.
Yeah, well, we have to wait and see.
Give them like 2 more console generations,
and you can. I guess if you're still interested in Persona 5, that's not out yet in America or Japan yet.
Yeah,
Royale comes out.
Yeah. I
think I might buy it. I think I might. Because I'm back into Persona everything. I've been spending almost all of my free time because I don't play many video game as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing. Not on a whim. I've been waiting. I bought the bundle pack of all 3 Persona dancing games.
Oh no!
Because I like rhythm games and I've been getting into dance in general because dance is fucking rad and dancing has always been fun. I love that music so goddamn much, the Shoji Meguro stuff from Persona 3 to 5 is fantastic.
Yeah, Persona music's like
I forgot because that game is just hey, you dance, and at least for the versions for Persona 3 and 5, it's just talk to the characters and just talk because it's like their dream. They're in a dream, so like they're during like the climaxes of those games. So it's like, oh, we went through so much to talk about what we've been through, and here's our character quirks and whatever. And I'm like,
that's kind of cool.
Man, I fucking forgot how much I love Persona 3. Like 3, I forgot how much I love that game. Like it's important to me as a human.
Are you going to go and play P3P or P3?
I've been playing P3P because emulation and like I'm just playing through it because the female route is different entirely.
Yeah, I would say people like P3P just because of that.
I'm really still mad that you can like the main thing is like you can play as like the main cast of characters you see on the box. You can play as in the games. You unlock a character and they get their own song and they get like a couple bonus dances. But they have like DLC to buy. Like this character gets their own song and they get their own special dance. Their DLC character. They're $5. It's kind of shitty that price, but sure, whatever, I guess. But you can't play as the Persona 3 female protagonist, even for DLC. It's not there.
Oh, weird. Because
that company refuses to acknowledge that character for a lot. She's in Persona Q2, which, because I've been on Persona Kick again, I don't know why. I'm thinking about, hey, Persona Q the original is pretty cheap. Maybe I'll give it another chance. And Q2, that special edition comes on sale every now and then. It came out this year. And it comes with the Koromaru plushie for like $50. I like Koromaru a lot. He's in Persona 3. And these games are all fan service anyways, where and I'm like, fuck, I hate that I'm like this.
Yeah, so you're back
I've always been like this with things that I enjoy, but I'm like, fuck, not all of it's even good. Yeah. Like the story for Persona 4's dancing game has an actual story, and it's fucking bad. I skipped it. It's really terrible. But the dancing's cool, and I like these characters a lot.
And the music is god tier. Like
some of the remixes are like okay. Some of them are really good.
I was saying the music, I guess the music for general Persona.
And the generic music is god tier. Also, it made me realize Persona 5's music, a lot of it's too similar.
Oh, really?
In terms of like leitmotifs and like chord structure, way too similar. I get really sick of that violin. Like really sick of it. It's the same for half of the big songs in that game. And for the remixes or for the original songs you play in P5, you hear it a lot. Yeah. You get really fucking tired of that violin.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
As I've been a big fat air quotes studying jazz lately. Big fat
5 and 3 are the ones you look at.
But I'm saying Japanese.
Because 3 is like acid jazz and hip hop, and 5 is just like
that's the thing.
Big, like almost like Bond. Like it's supposed to be like, Bond, like these, or like mainly Lupin, because Lupin the Third. Arsene is his persona. Arsenio Lupin is what Lupin based off of. I'm a big nerd about thief stuff. That's why I was like, about 5.
I was gonna say the Japanese take on jazz
is very unique.
Japanese take on anything Western is always really cool.
There's a reason
their take on jazz specifically, and I think the Persona games is like the best example of this.
Especially like it's like modern jazz, but their version of modern jazz.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's so cool. It's just if you're a music nerd at all and you haven't checked any like Persona fucking music, like that is so good. Everyone always talks about Japanese video game music as being like the best because
it's super unique.
Because it usually is the best. Like people always
its highs are the highest. Yeah, I will always say that.
People bring up fantasy music all the time for a reason.
Yeah.
Like it's not a like I don't know.
It's like it's FF music, but main series.
It's not overrated. It's straight up.
No, FF's main series. Even I'm not gonna say all side series because I haven't played all the side games because there's too many.
Yeah,
but the ones that I played,
but
like it's a bit like a hard standing rule. Mainline FF games have by law the best music.
Yeah.
Like it's by law.
Yeah, it's written in stone.
It's perfection.
Yes, the gods have made it so. Like
there's a reason I would still. I've never gotten to see it, but I would like to see them when they're touring the music again.
Well, this is why, like, for me, as someone who hasn't played, I've played a good amount of Japanese games,
but there are many.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many different, there's so many different types of Japanese games that mean anything. Like that's
not anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
It's a flavor now more than a genre.
But the flavor of Japanese games, the music, there's a certain style of music that is transcendent, that seems to carry over in all of them. And
that's why Undertale's music is so good because it's inspired by Japanese stuff, but written by an American man.
I will play it eventually.
I'll buy it for you.
I know,
and you won't play it.
I will play it. I promise.
Undertale's a pretty good game.
It's what's funny? I feel like you don't even like that game that much.
Oh no, I do.
It's just you want me to
every
play
every year that game because its fourth year anniversary was recently, and I'm like, no, I really like this game. Like I forget how much I like it. Like how much it really is a good game overall.
Why don't you fucking marry it?
Because people were like me, but way worse when it came out and ruined that game for other people.
Yeah,
that's why I don't want to talk about it too much. Well, that was actually way after.
Yeah,
for some reason that was like 3 years after the fact or something. Like that came back, but like people talking about how good that game is and overrating it to high heaven was what ruined that game for a lot of people. Yeah. Even people who played it when it came out.
But anyways, the Japanese music thing really inspires me for and always has and how I write music. It's very there's something it's hard to define exactly, but when you feel it it's
a cultural thing.
Yeah,
it's like when you play. Yeah, I know you played a little more than I have, or same out, but European music. Think about the big example that I can talk to everybody about is the Witcher series.
Yes,
it's done by a specific band that does this Celtic rock. Metal, they're their own weird thing.
Yeah,
Smash Mouth used to do ska, and actually their first album's pretty all right, by the way.
Never liked ska.
No, but they made not that, but they were they were weird before they were a decent band before they went meme.
Yeah,
they've actually some pretty okay stuff.
Yeah,
but The Witcher's like weird mix of music. Just European games in general have like a really unique flavor to them too. I hate that song because I use it all the time. But there's some good stuff in Witcher.
Yeah, Witcher has.
But I'm really tired of that one fucking vocal line. So in every goddamn trailer.
Yeah, that like what's it called? The Scandinavian European music is very interesting.
Let's talk about Gregorian chants for an hour.
One of my favorite composers of all time is Edvard Grieg, who's a Norwegian composer. Like
what does he compose for?
He was a romantic composer. It's Hall of the Mountain King. Edvard Grieg.
Okay.
Yeah, but
that rings a bit of a bell.
Yeah. That's why I always bring up that song. That's not like that song does not encompass what Edvard Grieg did at all.
That's every artist. They have the song that makes them famous. It's not always representative.
Yeah, but that's the song. But the whole Peer Gynt suite is
beard.
No,
did he have a beard?
It's called Peer Gynt suite.
What does that mean? Is that a slur?
No, it's a suite of music. It was Peer Gynt.
Is that what that translates to? Suite of music?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure. But he has a suite called Peer Gynt, and it's all those music is very good. But it's emblematic of just like that like Scandinavian European music of it's and it still carries over. Even in the Witcher series, if you listen to Peer Gynt suite and then listen to the Witcher music, it's very similar. It's really weird.
Music's cool.
Music is fun. All right. I want to talk about fucking Spider-Man. Let's do it real quick.
How was he?
He was pretty good. Not a 10 out of 10 for sure, but like a strong. I'll give it a strong. 8.
Did he keep the mask on?
Honestly, it wouldn't have counted if he didn't.
Okay, that's what I was about to say. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's not Spider-Man. That's just Peter.
That's just Peter
Barker. Peter Barker picked the back of pickled peppers.
Fuck. So I have in my notes, Spidey is back, and then I have Marvel, Disney. Okay, yeah. So Spider-Man is back in the MCU, and that's pretty much the only headline that's the headline that I've been seeing everywhere for 2 days, and people mostly read that headline, and I understand why, because that's all that we've been waiting for is that headline, and once they see it, people are like, all right, cool, I saw the headline, I can move on now. All is right in the world. God is real. We can continue living.
God is real. Run and tell that.
Yeah.
Preach the good name in the streets, from the corners.
So now that we know that, I am here to explain.
I am here now. My favorite Neil Breen movie.
There's some details that people really need to know that are completely being skipped over.
How many wieners were sucked? How much yelling was happening? How much money was traded hands? So, et cetera, et cetera.
So originally, what happened was Marvel came to Sony because their contract was up and they needed to renegotiate a new contract. And Marvel came to Sony saying, Marvel/Disney came. I think it was. I guess technically Disney, but
let's just call it Disney because that's really what it is. It's called.
It really is. Yeah, Disney came to Sony saying we will do a 50-50 split now. Before it was a 90-10 split in favor of Sony. Yes, it was in favor of Sony of the money, and so
but that was only for I believe ticket sales, not merchandise.
Literally just a ticket, yeah.
Which
Disney still gets all
is nothing compared to the merchandise.
It's a
drop in the bucket,
literally a drop in the ocean.
And they went, hey, fuck that, that's not enough.
Yep, and
which to be fair, it really isn't.
I mean,
for this dumb scenario, it really isn't.
It isn't. If you're
how much money Disney?
If you're thinking of purely just like, we want this X amount of dollars, and you're not giving us this X amount of dollars. Fuck off. Like that's like I understand that. That being said, Sony needs to understand they will never get that money. Like they will never get Disney money.
No.
And so
because Disney will not do that because they're the greatest corporation alive.
Oh, 100%. And so new contract was made. Now it is Disney gets 25%
of movie revenue.
Yes.
Okay.
So they get a little bit more than they did before. Before they got 10. Now they get 25, and Sony still gets the majority of it. But when I say this, by the way, this also means it's a co-financing deal, meaning that Sony and Disney have to put forth most of the money first also. So Disney, sure, they're getting 25%, but they're also putting 25% of the money to make the movie happen. So Marvel is still making the movies, like Marvel Studios is still making the movies with, it's still going to be, what's her name? How did I just forget her name? The chick who's in charge of all those.
Oh, the casting director?
No, he's her team is pretty much in charge of making the Spider-Man movies. I can't remember her name right now.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But she's coming back. The same director, and everyone's back. Everyone's back. It's all gonna happen. The plan originally that Marvel had to have Spider-Man in the MCU
is still
back on track. Everything's good. But there's some fucking weird complications. Sony still has Spider-Man also. So
what?
Here's what's going to happen. So
Are they
Sony
still
is,
doing the Venom shit?
So Sony is still going full steam ahead on this villain verse for Spider-Man.
Okay.
And Tom Holland will appear in those movies.
But as a different Spider-Man from the Marvel ones?
So that's the thing we don't know, because here's what we do know. None of the Marvel Disney shit is going to be in this villain verse stuff. Venom, you will never see Venom in an MCU movie. That most likely will never happen, because that is like, that is Sony's biggest bread and butter that they like.
That's all they got.
Yeah, that's all they got.
They lost X-Men, that's all they got.
Yeah. Well, no, Fox had X-Men, but
oh yeah.
But yeah, they lost Spider-Man pretty much. Well, they lost him. Whatever. The only one that matters now is the Marvel one. So Sony won't make Spider-Man, just name of the title, Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, but they can have Tom Holland Spider-Man in these movies, still going full steam in the villain verse. Meaning, yes, there are now 2 universes that will exist in cinemas.
All right.
Possibly at the same time these movies will be out, but you'll have a Tom Holland Spider-Man in a Venom movie and a Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU movie at the same time, and they are not related at all.
I hope they give like Tom Holland and the Venom ones like a fake mustache to differentiate the characters or something stupid. He has like a highlight in his hair that's like black or something.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Yeah, it's really
it's Peter Parker and Peter Parker.
Yeah, it's very funny, but it's one of those things like, fuck Sony, like, just get this.
I love copyright.
It's so dumb.
It always works in favor of the people who need it.
Yeah, I will say, like, for it's the MCU one that I care about way more than the Sony villainverse thing. I'll watch
mainly because quality.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I
didn't love the last 2 Spider-Man movies, but they were decent.
I loved them. I thought they were really good. But
I loved Spider-Verse, but that was a weird anomaly.
Oh, that movie. Yeah, ignore that movie.
Yeah,
that movie.
That's an anomaly.
Yeah, Sony.
It's a masterpiece, but it's an anomaly.
Those movies, they will still be more of those movies. I will say this.
So wait, so Sony still has the rights to make animated Spider-Man?
Yes, movies, yes. And Marvel has always, by the way, had the rights to make animated Spider-Man shows.
Yeah, because they have those shitty shows on Disney.
Under 30 minutes. So
those are terrible, but yeah, they made those.
So they could have, the original plan, I think, there were some rumors going around that by the way, when that old deal happened, Spider-Man being out of the MCU, that it wasn't like it, because some people are thinking like this was all a PR stunt, blah blah blah. No. The contracts were signed. Spider-Man was like legitimately out of the MCU, like actually out. Like new shit was being written.
That's too dumb to do. Like this is too risky of a move for like a publicity thing.
100%.
That's all because it's people forget. We always remind everybody, Spider-Man is the #1 property of the superhero in the world.
Oh yeah,
like not even a question. It is Spider-Man. A couple. Like he is in heaven, go all the way down to Earth. That's where like Superman and Batman are.
Yeah,
like it's such a huge gap between revenue for that character existing.
Actually insane.
Getting Spider-Man on any of like your products or whatever is a big boost in sales. Just because
this is why this has been so hard. Like
he's fucking Mickey Mouse big. Like it's crazy. Probably bigger.
Some people are saying it's like, why do you just sign a contract, make it easy? It's like neither of these companies want to give this up.
No,
and I understand. Like I'm not even. Yeah, I can't even be mad at either one at this point.
I can be mad at both. For being shitty companies.
I'll be mad at both.
Yeah,
instead.
That's the real way to go with it.
Yeah. But yeah, so fuck. So originally there were rumors going around that Marvel was going to bring Tom Holland back as to voice Spider-Man in the like animated shows, the What If episodes and stuff like that.
Yeah, the thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, that still might happen, but originally that was the only thing they were going to be able to do. Now new contract, they can still do those, but also
put them in anything else.
Put them in the movies and stuff like that, like normal. It's back on track to what originally.
I'm gonna assume Time Boy was like, "This is cool. I got to be Spider-Man. I'm good with that."
Also, Sony also is confirmed to be making a Madam Web.
What?
Yeah.
Is this recent?
Yeah. This is another thing that people don't know about. So here's the thing that is kind of cool. And I'll bring up this one very important thing that I haven't brought up yet. I'll bring it up at the end of this. One thing that's kind of cool is Sony and Marvel and Disney could work together to do multiverse shit because we're getting Madam Web. And there are talks, 100% there are talks about doing a live action Spider-Verse, because Spider-Verse, yes, it didn't do as well. I mean, it did very well.
It did good, but it did better on home release and word of mouth.
It did very good, but not as good as it could have done. A live action Spider-Verse will do extremely well, 100%. That will do way better.
Oh, but it's gonna be so much shittier, and you and me know it.
No question.
Spider-Verse was not good because it was a Spider-Man movie, or because it was a crossover Spider-Man universe.
It was
a good movie.
It was a
quality, that happened to be people that are passionate about Spider-Man.
It was a quality piece of art. Everything about it was great. Like this, from the soundtrack to the visuals,
like live action Spider-Man. Spider-Verse does not excite me.
It excites me as a Spider-Man
Madam
fan.
Web makes me go, "That's a weird thing to pull." Sure, why not?
So the reason why this could happen, or it could happen, could not, is because this is the I think the most important thing that people are overlooking. They are now at a 1 movie at a time contract. Every Spider-Man MCU movie,
That's renegotiate.
they have to renegotiate a new contract. This could easily end after Spider-Man 3.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah. It's
just so goofy.
It's super goofy. So in case it doesn't end, we could get Sony and Marvel working together to do Venom in the MCU and all the other villains in there, and also possibly do a live action Spider-Verse with old man Tobey Maguire, 50-year-old Tobey Maguire, and
okay, I would be down if they brought back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
because they talked about for Spider-Verse, they wanted to do it.
Yeah,
they wanted to have them all together.
All parties involved.
They were like, yeah, we'd like to, but we don't have time.
This is the thing about this live action Spider-Verse thing. Like, all parties involved want to do this. Marvel wants to do this. Sony wants to do this. Tom Holland definitely wants to do this.
Tom Holland is us. It's me and you, so he's so super down with it.
Yeah. I believe Tobey Maguire said he'd be down, and Andrew Garfield I know also said he would be down. So
I'll take a paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll take a paycheck. Fuck it.
They'd all definitely want to do it. It's just contracts are a fucking bitch for when it comes to copyright shit, especially for the biggest fucking super IP in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's
owned by the biggest company in the world and also kind of half owned by another big company.
Exactly. So it's a mess. It's
Art's
an
a
absolute
business.
mess.
Art's a business first.
So all parties involved want this to happen. So fans, everyone listening who are like excited for Spider-Man shit, understand that everyone wants it to happen. So it's not like these companies are being greedy, but it's not just them being greedy. It's also, this is fucking hard. Like, it's not easy to do. So
you gotta wait on those people in suits that you'll never know the names of to figure this out for you.
Exactly. Wait for those Hollywood execs.
Those are them Hollywood types.
I was gonna say something worse and then I didn't.
Are we gonna drop the hard R?
No.
The hard B?
Nope.
The Cardi B?
The Cardi B. That's what it was gonna be. So
bars. You got bars over there.
So yeah, that's pretty much all the Spider-Man stuff. It's even more complicated than it was before. Just know Spider-Man, Tom Holland is back in the MCU. They can still do as many MCU individual movies, but after Spider-Man 3, they have to do another contract.
Just make live action future Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck about anything else anymore.
Oh, 2099. There is
I want my Mexicano Spider-Man.
There are rumors about them doing a animated 2099 for Disney Plus.
Yeah, and I heard those rumors a decade ago when I was a middle schooler, and I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the Carnage standalone movie.
Yeah,
not the Venom and the Symbiote Squad, because I think that shit's stupid. I'm waiting for that Carnage movie forever. And it was supposed to happen after Spider-Man 3.
Well, again, we were talking
and then
about
they went, no, fuck this, it's bad. And
I need to just sit down and read the new Absolute Carnage run that's going on right now, because apparently Absolute.
I've heard it's good, but
yeah, everyone's fucking raving about the new Absolute Carnage run.
I'm just a fan of the symbiotes, the symbiotes.
The symbiotes, please.
The symbiotes.
Yeah, I love how they ADR'd out symbiote. By the way,
I gotta find if clip of that is on the internet to show people.
It definitely is.
No, of like the bad ADR. I need to find it because it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's funny to me and you, a couple people that I know.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because bad ADR is, I love it.
So good. I will say ADR is hard to do.
It's fucking impossible.
If you guys don't know what ADR is, what it is an actor coming in after the line has been done
and the scene has been shot.
And they have to dub in their voice over their other take
in a bare sterile studio.
In a bare sterile. The best clip of ADR being done very well is that of Hugh Jackman doing the Logan running through the forest.
Is it the one where he's running in the studio?
Yeah, he's so.
It's the funniest shit, but I really, really appreciate it.
You know what? I need to see more Hugh Jackman voice acting, because
he's pretty good.
Just based off of that performance alone, just for grunting, means that I bet he's a great, because voice act. This is a whole crazy tangent here. This is for me and you at this point.
Yeah.
Voice acting is much harder than some people think. Like, some people just think, yeah,
it's not the same as acting.
This is why.
Excuse me. They differentiate is like face acting, different.
Well, this is why when people say it's like, yeah, let's get this like celebrity in a voice acting role. No. Those are face actors. Those are the same as voice actors.
But the real answer is because people know who those people are.
It's their name recognition.
It's usually what it is.
Well, this is why Robin Williams didn't want to do Aladdin, for example. Yeah. It's because he said, like, no, get an actual voice. I'm not a voice actor. Don't get me. Don't get an actual voice actor. Little did he know he's actually a really good voice actor.
Yeah.
But regardless, like, there's a complete
Evangelion.
You have to be a Evangelion. You have to use your full body into voice acting to really convince. Mark Hamill doing Joker is the example you look at. The best example of
that. He convulses into his own body to do a laugh.
Mark Hamill Joker is a different thing. Like, that is a different creature.
Yeah, that's a cut above. That is
a whole different creature. This is why
almost method acting in a way.
Almost. Remember, actually, it kind of was. Mark Hamill said he at this point he's changed his tune on this, but he used to not let anyone film him doing it.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
There's no footage of Mark Hamill doing Joker pre like the Arkham series.
I did not know that.
There's none of him doing the animated series. Yeah.
I would kill to see that only.
Yeah, right?
Because that's kind of what...
That being said, the one he does on the Arkham one is the exact same. So it's just as good. Like, there's no drop in quality at all over the, like, 15 years.
I like when he do the dry laugh.
Oh, God, it's so good.
Because I need to drink a water when I hear it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Joker because I'm curious
Mark
about...
Hamill's in it in cosplay.
I'd love to see that.
His old dumpy self would just run the cosplay. I'd love to see
Mark Hamill play like a homeless man just in the background, just there.
That'd be cool. You mean Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, that's what I said. You heard me.
The same outfit. And he has the blue all over his face.
Yes.
And he's just walking as an extra in the scene.
With a t-shirt that just says, I dream of blue milk. Just like, yeah.
No, it's just the nipple.
It's just the nipple?
But it's like a bad JPEG. It's like a bad JPEG ironed onto the white t-shirt.
No, what it is all the nipples, but like on his shirt, like as if it was his nipples. Like that'd be...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With one of them having a little bit of blue milk dripping out of the nipple.
But it's still like a low quality like JPEG that he got from Google. Like he saved the thumbnail.
He made this himself.
Yeah. And
he went to the mall.
He went to the mall and they saved the thumbnail from Google, not the actual image.
Yes. It has the Shutterstock.
That's just funny to me, you, and like 3 people, and my dad. Because I love like wearing low quality images on t-shirts. It's very funny to me.
Funny.
Think of like, when you go like to the pier or like to the beach.
Yeah.
All those shitty Fortnite t-shirts that are just a .png.
Just walk around Hollywood Boulevard.
Or walk around Hollywood Boulevard.
Or
any pier in America.
Or just in Manhattan. Like this. Yeah.
Any pier or big city crosswalk in America.
Go to Venice Beach. And
Venice is fucking rife with it.
Venice is a whole other thing.
Venice is a magical place that I don't like going to.
Venice is, yes, safe. Okay.
Too many wed.
So yeah, that's all the Spider-Man shit. Like I said, I'm excited. Everyone be excited.
We're for Madame Web. Holy fuck, I've heard that name
for Madame Web shit. Again, this is why this multiverse shit is full steam ahead. Again, I don't know.
Madame Web and Iron Spider.
I have another question too. When do you think the superhero movie bubble will burst?
It kind of already has.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think like phase 4, like with phase 4?
I don't think the dirty
movies?
bubble has popped and exploded everywhere, but it's getting smaller.
Yeah.
But we won't know until the next movie comes out, like the numbers.
Well, no, the next movie is a bad example of this because it's Black Widow.
That's what I mean. Yeah. People went to go see Thor 2.
Well, people didn't know.
Hey, but people know that they can make good movies now with people that they don't care about.
No, here's what it is. No, the real answer is people went to go see Thor 3, Thor Ragnarok. Because after
is that right after Black Widow?
No.
What's after Black Widow?
Huh?
What's the movie after Black Widow?
Oh no. Fuck. Let me look up the list timeline real quick.
Because technically, the Spider-Man one was a part.
By the way, Spider-Man 3 is in Phase 4. They had it. It's slated in there. Okay. Let me find the list. Marvel.
Yeah, because that new Spider-Man movie is part of Phase 4. It's the first movie in Phase 4.
Yeah.
But it kind of isn't. But it kind of is. It's like a half.
No.
It's like a half.
Far From Home is not Phase 4. That is Phase 3. That is Phase 3.
It's like a half step to get to Phase 4, but it's like, like a minute of that movie is Phase 4.
Okay, so
like the end credits.
So Spider-Man 3 is slated to come out 2021 after the What If series.
But that's movies.
Before
movies. What If is a TV show. So movies.
These are all. Okay, well, still that though. So the first
people will watch anything. It's in front of their faces.
The first movie is May 1st, 2020, Black Widow. And then after that is November 6th.
Is that Black Panther 2?
Nope. Black Panther 2 is not Phase 4. Or if it is, this is not slated on the timeline, which means it's probably not Phase 4. It's probably Phase 5. Phase 4 is a half phase, though. So Eternals is going to be the next one after that.
So Black Widow.
Yeah. I guess
Eternals are literal who's, even for people who read comics, apparently. But Black Widow is a character that people know and like.
Yeah. I can see, by the way, Eternals pulling another. Let me word this differently. I was gonna say pulling another Guardians. Never mind. I think it'll do have the same effect that Guardians did, in that like brings these characters that no one knew.
I think you would mean hope you'd pull a Doctor Strange.
Yeah. No, it just
because you're not gonna get Guardian success from a literal whoever again.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I guess so.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless it's motherfucking Moon Knight, because people like Moon Knight, but he's not. He's a literal who. Yeah. For most people.
But anyways, yeah. So
Eternals are literal who's, and because they don't really matter that much, but they do.
Eternals as characters.
Okay, they're not popular. How about that?
The Eternals character, like the comic characters, like the main characters. I don't even know. I don't know. First of all, they're Greek gods, and I still don't know their names. Them
Apollo.
Yeah.
George.
Probably. Yeah.
Ringo.
Logan.
Paul.
Thank you for that.
Jeff.
My Steve. Name. Steve from Minecraft.
Have you seen Chef?
Kev. Okay, so yeah,
Filthy Frank.
Like, Eternals, like as a characters, no one gives a fuck about, but Eternals are important in terms of
Yep.
like story and stuff like.
But can they pull off making them interesting and people wanting to go see the movie?
Because
what matters getting
literally all Eternals need to do is set up X-Men.
we
That's all it
gotta
is.
we gotta get those butts in those seats, and do people really care enough?
Eternals just need to set up X-Men. That's all it needs. If it can do that, it succeeds. It wins in my book. Like all it needs to do.
I wonder if people are X-Men out because apparently Dark Phoenix did very poorly.
Well, we're not seeing an X-Men probably till like Phase 6. Like we'll see Fantastic Four before X-Men.
Fuck's sake, I'll be dead I'm already dead.
Dude, this is like,
Phase 3.
Guys, okay, you need to Phase 4 goes till fall 2021. It's not that. It's 2 years. Like,
but it's so many movies in such a short amount of time.
It's not actually that many movies. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 5 movies. I guess it's a lot of movies.
It's a lot of movies.
Yeah, it's a lot of movies.
It's a lot of movies.
I went to 3.
You're
and
like,
I was
wait,
shit. It's a lot of shows, really, is what it is.
Oh, fuck. And then there's the shows, and those matter.
The shows like matter just as much. Oh, also the budgets are as they said, the budgets for each show will be as much as any movie.
Yeah.
So
that's
these
fucked
shows
up.
matter so much. So
I'll pirate Moon Knight. I'll say that on record. Disney,
right.
Come at me. I'll pirate Moon Knight. Fuck you. You don't need my money.
I've
given you so much of my money. Fuck you.
Shot instantly. Okay, last thing.
I'm gonna fucking track my IP address.
Last thing, you want to talk about the fucking Uncharted movie, I guess?
Yeah, because I've talked about this like my entire fucking adolescence until now. They've been working on this thing since like Uncharted 2 of like talks of like, yeah, Sony Pictures wants to do an Uncharted movie. So I think I talked about it maybe on here, but like in the past, they still want to do the idea of like, hey, it's a young Nathan Drake origin movie because people like origin movies, I guess, enough still.
I haven't even played this game and I don't want it.
Because we already kind of got his origin in Uncharted 4 with like him and his brother, and we got enough of it in 4 and a little bit of it in like 2 and whatever. Like we have enough. I don't care that much because Nathan Drake's more interesting when he gets older. That's what makes Uncharted 4 pretty good. Well, much better than 2 or 3 story was because it's mature. It's like, hey, this guy who's like kind of like an action hero guy, what if he just grew up? Like actually finally grew up? Where does that take him in life and character? Like that's what makes it cool. I don't care about him being like 20, whatever. But they still want to do that from what we understand. They still want to do Tom Holland as him, which fine. He's a hot name. That's why they picked him. But they have a director for it now. Again, is director Travis Knight, whose last film was the Bumblebee movie, which was not very good.
I haven't watched. People said it was good.
It's not very good.
Okay.
Is
it Travis Knight?
It's
Travis Knight.
Knight. Yep. It's a strong 4 out of 10.
I love this
at best.
Oh, he's also made The Missing Link.
Is that?
That was that animated the CG. You remember this? You didn't see trailers? You have
He directed that?
You have child siblings. Yeah.
Missing Link is Leica. That's why I'm seeing like he directs Leica stuff too.
What the fuck? You're right.
Is he a director, like a co-director? What the fuck is he on these?
Its director is
Go
Chris
to his
Butler
IMDb.
Yeah, I guess. Damn it, Google. All right, let's do that. Google is not
because Bumblebee, if that's what they're referencing, the last movie that he directed was not.
The first thing
good.
I see is Paranorman.
He directed those.
Let me see here.
So he's been directing animated films.
Where is director? Here we go. No.
So what is his credits on Paranorman? And
Kubo and the Two Strings.
As what?
Directed. These are directors.
Mm-hmm. He's a director at Leica?
He only has 4 director credits.
And they're all Studio Leica?
None of them are Leica stuff. I don't know where the Leica shit is from.
Because Kubo is Leica.
It just says animation department.
That's Studio Leica.
He's an animator.
So he's an animation director, not director of like cinematography.
No. Because that would be under director credit. It's animator. He was a lead animator.
Lead animator on Kubo.
Lead animator on Box Scrolls, Paranorman. Not lead animator on Kubo, but an animator on Kubo. Lead animator of Coraline. Holy shit, dude.
That's Studio Leica, dude.
It says lead animator though.
No, but like Leica is the company that makes all these movies.
I know.
He works at Leica basically. Is what I get from this.
Yeah, cool.
He's an animator at Leica. That's cool. But his only directorial thing for Bumblebee.
I'm just more interested in that he worked with movies that were cool. Those
movies are cool. Please give them money.
He has only directed 2 movies that are out.
And what are they besides Bumblebee?
Bumblebee and Kubo.
It's a weird record.
Yeah,
because Uncharted are just blockbuster movies.
Yeah, Uncharted is in pre-production.
We're
going
into pre-production in 2020.
Also, the $6 billion man.
Oh no, we'll go into actual production in 2020.
Yeah,
which I don't believe because Travis McKnight is the 3rd director on this project that I've seen named.
Yeah, so
fuck
with IMDb pages and everything for it. So
it's gotten tossed around so many times.
Oh well. Hey man, the Assassin's Creed movie also got tossed around so many times.
And it came out. And I heard it was like whatever.
Yeah, it was.
It was like whatever.
It was a mediocre action film at best.
And I heard it made like not enough money.
Yeah. Video game
Did
movies.
you see it?
No. Why the fuck would I do that?
Because you see movies.
You're right.
When you're really bored, you're like, I'll see the cheap movie.
No, I don't watch cheap action movies.
Okay.
I don't even like John
You
Wick.
you don't even like action movies.
I don't even like action movies.
Even the good ones.
Yeah, I don't even like the good action movies. So.
But you don't want to see a guy with a cool hood not do that stuff in the movie because it's not what the movie's about.
Is it
it's
not?
about modern day most of the time and not in the past.
That's the thing that no one liked about Assassin's Creed. That's why
It's
they
the
killed
worst part
off
of-
Desmond.
They literally killed off those characters.
They killed them off.
They killed them off like what 6 years ago.
I will say one of the cool things about the modern Assassin's Creed games is just the idea that like Abstergo wins and you just go into their thing and try to stop them, but you don't because they win. And
They're too big.
Yeah, so every game
Too big to fail.
Every game you're just like, hey, help us if you want. And that's it. Like you're really you're in there. Like it barely mentions.
Yeah, but at this point they're
I like the idea of like you go into a terminal, it loads up like
they
all
are
the
big,
Assassin's Creed titles.
Yeah, now
it's cool.
they are big, beautiful checklist games that are also neat history books.
Yeah.
Which I do want to buy them when they're cheap to do the history shit. Because I'm big
into
into
history shit is actually really like
mainly because I'm somewhat knowledgeable on like, well, not knowledgeable, not even close, but like I know a couple of things about like ancient Greece and Rome and that era. I know dick about Egypt.
What's the new Assassin's Creed that people like? Is it Origins or
Origins?
Odyssey?
Origins was the Egyptian one. Odyssey was the Roman one.
Which one's newer? The newer one I think is the one that people like.
Odyssey is
Yeah,
the
I think
newest
Odyssey
one.
is the one that people like.
Yeah. But that game has the issue of too much grind and you can buy your way out of the grind.
Yeah.
Origins didn't have that much of a problem, apparently.
Okay.
But I've heard like they're still good games for what they are.
Yeah. I remember I tried Origins and got bored of it within like 2 hours. So
I want
returned
to
it.
play Origins with all of its stuff in it for like $25.
Yeah.
So I can like, hey, let's look at these fucking cool ass pyramids and learn about the Medjeds and all this cool shit.
Yeah. So anyways, that's the podcast. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Fieldstone.
What about your what cam site do you use?
Fuck.
Do you use My Free Cams? Chatterbait?
I don't know which one.
I don't know any fucking websites. I'm waiting for you.
Like, which one? I
don't know cam sites.
I don't mean neither do I. Name Justin TV.
What's your Bumble?
Fuck. All right. Bumble.com/Fieldstone. I don't know.
Why would wait? Bumble has URLs to get on that shit.
I don't know.
Put my business on Bumble.
All right, I'm gonna fucking end the podcast.
I'm on it.